Okay, so you've done it. You've actually put in the work and built your own AI second brain using Jake Cusack's guide. The system's up and running. But the really exciting part? That's just getting started. So let's dive into that big question. What comes next? I love this quote because it gets right to the heart of this whole thing, doesn't it? The point was never just, about organizing your notes. It's about freeing up your mind to do what it does best, to actually think, to create, and to just be present. So before we jump ahead, let's just take a second and really appreciate what you've accomplished here. Seriously, this isn't about learning some new productivity hack. You've built a whole functioning second brain, and that's a huge deal. I mean, think about what's actually in this system. You've put together 8 really powerful, interconnected pieces. You've got the Dropbox to catch all your ideas, an AI sorter to make sense of them, even a way to fix things when they go wrong. It's a complete workflow for your mind. Yep, 8 core pieces. And here's the best part, right? The real kicker? This whole thing runs on free tools and only takes about 10 minutes a day. When you stop and think about the kind of mental clarity you get from that, the return on that tiny time investment it's massive. All right, so your system is up and running, humming along nicely. What's the payoff? Like, right now? Well, the good news is you don't have to wait around for months. Let's talk about the real-world benefits you'll start noticing, maybe even after just 1 month. First off, and this is a big one, you'll feel less anxious. You know that little background hum of, oh man, am I forgetting something? Yeah, that starts to get a lot quieter, because now we have a system you actually trust to catch everything for you. Next up, you'll actually start following through on things more. And it's not because you suddenly have more willpower or anything, it's just that the system is so well designed to bring the important stuff back to your attention right when you need to see it. It makes taking action feel almost easy. And this might be the most powerful benefit of the whole thing. You start seeing these surprising connections. It's like your head goes from being this messy, noisy room to an organized library where you can actually see how the books relate to each other. All of a sudden, you spot patterns that were totally invisible before. Like, wow, I'm thinking about a career change all the time. Or, turns out that one project is where all my stress is coming from. And finally, there's this one, which is a little more subtle, but man, is it powerful. You'll find you're just more present. When your brain isn't constantly trying to juggle a million things and act like a giant to-do list, you can actually engage. You're in the conversation. You're at work. You're with your family. You're just there. Okay, so the foundation's solid. The benefits are starting to show up. So, what's next? Where do you go from here? The most important thing to get is that this next part, it's totally your choice. Which, of course, brings up the question that's probably floating around in your head right now. Is this it? Is the system I've already built enough? And the answer, for a whole lot of people, is a very genuine, very real yes. What you've built right now that handles like 80% of what a second brain is supposed to do, that simple daily cycle of capture, sort, and nudge, it's incredibly powerful all by itself. So don't feel like you have to do more. But hey, if you are hungry for more, there are definitely clear paths forward. You can just stay right here at level 101 and really master that core loop. Or you can jump up to 201 and start adding some really cool automation. And, for the developers and the super curious out there, 301 and 401 let you go deep, right into the tech and code behind the whole thing. Okay, let's zoom out for a second and talk about why this really matters. Because there's a reason we call it a second brain, and not just, another productivity system. It's the philosophy behind it. That's what makes all the difference. And this quote it nails it. It's not about being more productive. It's about not losing the things that matter to you. The goal was never to cram more stuff into your day. It's about making sure you don't lose those little pieces of yourself, the ideas, the insights, the connections, the things that actually make you you. Just think about it. We're talking about those little fleeting thoughts that are so valuable, but so easy to lose. That brilliant idea you had in the shower, that little thought you had about your friend's new job, that pattern you suddenly noticed about what really makes you happy. Those things, they deserve to be remembered. And now you actually have a system to catch them. And look, you're not just being thrown into the deep end here. To make sure you really succeed with this, you get a whole toolkit to support you along the way. You're never left guessing what to do next. Seriously, you get everything. There are copy-paste prompts ready to go for the AI, a handy little one-page guide for your daily and weekly routines. There's even a troubleshooting guide for when, the AI says something weird. It's a full support system. It's designed to make sure you stick with it. So, there you have it. The system is built, the why behind it all is crystal clear, and the tools are right there in your hands. The only thing left to say is the book's final, simple, and really powerful message. Now, go build. Thanks so much for digging into this with me.